future upstairs 5060, Muhammad Ali would train all day, 6 days a week. So there's a few things that you can do all the time that are really going to help elevate your training. The first is using an RMT rope. Right? It's similar to a jump rope. It just helps you become, it just helps you better understand where your body is in time and space. It's going to help improve your running mechanics, and it's going to help you prevent injuries. And it's cheap, right? For less than $10, you can make it. You can make it yourself at your local hardware store. The other thing is just the fundamentals: juggling and dribbling, especially. If you just focused on those three things, you don't need to go to a gym to accomplish those. You can go to right before your practice, after practice, before games, after games. These are simple things you can do all the time that are going to help improve your game. So you're looking for a rigid schedule. You want someone to tell you, okay, on these days you could do these things. On these days, since you have this and this, then you might consider this and this. And then on these days, this could be good recovery and this could be this. But where that becomes problematic is because it doesn't allow you to think about, okay, well, only you know your own schedule, and only you will be able to feel how you feel on certain days. And being able to create your own schedule where you're adapting to the things you're feeling, that's where the true learning comes from. So someone on the internet could say, well, this and this, but it doesn't reflect the real components of your life. So that being said, you want to, at the bare minimum, start to spend 1 minute a day training in some shape or form, right? Because a lot of players, new players, will say, oh, well, I love soccer and I want to turn pro one day, so I'm going to train for 2 hours every day for the rest of my life. And in theory, that's a good idea, but when it starts to play out, it becomes bad because they set their daily training goal too high without building the habit. So they maybe get 1 or 2 or 3 days, and then come day 4, if there's something that's happening in life that prevents them, they could be stressed, they could be tired, there could be extra homework, there could be something that was unexpected. And now, since they haven't built a habit, the goal of training for 2 hours becomes the hindrance. It makes it actually harder to start. So you got to start very small. 1 minute a day, juggling, dribbling, playing with your friends, anything just to get you a little bit better tomorrow is where you got to start. Because once you build a habit, right, they say 16 days builds a habit. If you can build a habit for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes a day, then you could start to increase your volume and intensity. And until then, I wouldn't worry about cramming your schedule with, training and practice sessions and all this stuff. It's like you got to take care of the fundamentals, right? The things that matter the most come before the things that matter the least. So why don't you just work on juggling and dribbling for 1 minute a day for 16 days straight? If you could do that, then you could start to, raise the volume and intensity of your training. And then after you build the habit, training's going to feel fun and effortless. So hopefully this helps. Reach out with any questions. All right, thank you.